I have to close the eye, I'll just laugh.
What? You gonna count down?
Who's counting down?
Okay, I can count down for you. So, hello guys, this is Valley. It is going to be a race between Lifel1ke and FatMan. They're both ready. We have wonderful people to commentate. That's Havard and Red Sock mostly. Havard has a bunch of perfect crab memes and crab puns prepared. Say hello, everybody.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
It's gonna be a great time.
They're too fast though. We won't have time for the memes, I think.
That's
Maybe.
completely fine. The game is really, really fast. It's
There's not
really cool, very movement based, and I think I'll count these guys down. So go start in 3, 2, 1, go.
Let's fucking go.
Hey. Okay, so Havard, how about you tell us why this game's so good?
Oh, this game is great because it has crabs, small like sperm dudes, and crazy movement.
Yeah, but first we see the sperm dudes, right?
Yeah. The lore doesn't matter. The game is fast. We don't have time to explain anything other than you are a crab.
I mean, there's like 2 minutes to start. I think we can. Yeah, it's just fine. Give a brief breakdown of the lore.
You're like a dude, and you crash in a canoe, and now the world is on fire. But you steal something, and then the world explodes, but you stop it from exploding by going silent. And small dudes are like elves made of sperm. That's the lore.
Basically, this game is very, very long in casual playthrough, but in a speedrun it gets extremely short because we skip basically every single level in the game. We do something really, really crazy. And you're going to see that in a second, but first we have to walk down this and get our first item, which is going to be the leg.
I see FatMan with the optimal load advantage.
The legs.
The legs.
What happened? I thought he just waited and got...
Oh yeah, so the game has this respawn mechanic and like life-giving and life-sucking ability. And that's what the suit they grab is, except it just makes you move fast. We don't really care about it shooting life energy. But that's like the lore.
Yes, and also you can use the life energy, you can drain life energy from anything, and you can use the life energy to do, for example, double jumps. And one of the most important things in this game is that your momentum is based on slopes very heavily. So when you're running down a slope, you're gaining a lot of speed, and when you're running upwards a slope, you will lose a lot of speed. But there is one thing about jumping, which is...
when you jump while running up a hill, you jump really high.
Yes.
And when you're in the air, you can go really fast.
Yeah, and there on your left side, you see it for the first time. You're going to see 2 cool jumps, and then they're going to pan their camera to the right here. And that is called a crab.
Yeah.
I realize I don't have my speedometer on. Hopefully that is not an issue.
It's fine. Crab is like a kind of reverse circle jump from Quake. I mean, it's kind of like a circle jump itself. It's weird. It's weird.
Yeah, and you already see here, so FatMan having a little bit of an issue on your left side. He missed one of the slopes yesterday, but it's not a problem because there's a really steep slope he can get a bunch of speed off again. And then all this camera panning, this is what actually gives them the speed together with running downhill. But yeah, there's a skip coming up. I believe, so on my screen FatMan is ahead of life, like I don't know how it's about you, but if you look on your left side, so jumping onto that stair, actually he's gonna opt out of that. Oh, actually there's a back out.
Yeah,
so we're trying to go out of bounds here and hit a load trigger from the backside. That is what this is about.
Yeah, just hitting, build up speed because speed is kept through loads. Oh, did you miss it?
Oh, no.
Oh no!
Oh, and he died, and that's actually a huge time loss. So let's see if Lifel1ke can.
It's a huge time loss. It was right there.
It's like 10 seconds at least.
That's a lot in this game.
Yeah. Hold up. I mean, if I get this next skip's good, it should be good. I'm doing the Susser skip for the record.
Oh boy, he's going for the Susser skip.
Are you doing Lifel1ke?
No.
I mean, I think you're correct.
Yeah. I think that is the correct decision.
Got to do it for the hype, you know?
Yeah, so FatMan is in the second level, there's a big elevator. And you can skip getting into the elevator by slamming it into it from behind, but it's crazy impossible. It's really difficult.
I really think you Well, you know what? Yeah.
Yeah.
Also,
Really.
you preserved your speed really, really well there in that intersection. That's not easy at all. And here to get over this huge gap, this is already a skip. You can see it on the left side. Fatman is flying really, really high, and he's going to do that again, and then he's going to land on the island. By the way, in this game, when you touch any water, you immediately die because your legs don't work when you're on water. So the water is basically like a gap.
I mean,
not
you're
supposed
wearing
to
a big metal suit, so...
Yeah, okay, but it's like you immediately rest in peace forever.
Yeah.
So
It's really heavy.
The Fatman has made it halfway, or almost all the way to the skip. And he's looking really good so far, actually. Let's see if he can make the final jump.
yeah, so there you can see
I
really well.
probably
He
could have made
runs
that, but I
down
didn't
that.
trust.
Oof, oof.
So he runs down that tiny slope on the rock and it gains a ton of speed and then turns around and jumps off that slope and that gives him all the height that he needs. Meanwhile,
Oh, man.
Lifel1ke has also
Got it.
finished. That's crazy. Good job.
That's a
That
really...
gave me a panic attack. I fired racing. I don't know why. Failing it and then making it after is just invigorating.
So here's a stupid clip. It's just random. Sometimes you just don't get it. Let's see. Easy every time. Well done.
Thank you, Kang.
Thank you, Kang. And then we blame him when it doesn't work.
Yeah. And again here, you were gonna do a huge skip on your left side, so I'm going to go down this entire hill in like about 5 jumps. By the way, just for the HUD, so that you maybe understand a bit better what's going on, in the top left is the energy of the forest, which is the green leaves, and the blue energy is the energy of the player himself, so when that is on 0, you're dead. And also every single double jump hosts 1 of the energy.
You're gonna see a Lifel1ke now go into the elevator of the second level, the intended route. Or not the intended.
Not even. Very.
The old skip.
Entire level. So we skipped the entire level.
Intended's a very strong
The
team,
intended ending.
not a skip.
Yeah, this game gives you such crazy tech by itself, like just all this running and slopes and everything that you cannot even tell what is supposed to be a skip and what not.
Yeah, definitely.
So Fatman just crushed some rocks that you're supposed to crush by falling from it, but you can crush them by just going fast near it, which is nice.
So the elevator Lifel1ke is in now is what Fatman skipped again. This small cutscene of him going up.
15-20 seconds or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, and on your left side, you see him go for another skip, because this level we're also not going to do at all whatsoever. And there's immediately an out of bounds here, so going up that slope, he's going to jump onto a ledge here, nice. And then he's going to go even further up, and now he's out of bounds, and now he's going to jump into the low trigger from the back.
It's
really,
funny
really nice, good
because-
job.
If we didn't have this out of bounds, this would be the worst level by far.
Well, we have the other skip, but if
Also,
we had no
Lifel1ke
skips.
also
Yeah.
got the trick, so the clip. So
Thanks,
Kang.
guys. Thanks, Kang.
I didn't realize that's not RTA, but I'll do it anyway.
So he's now
When
doing
Lifel1ke falling
load
down,
remover
so
strats.
there you can see some of the issues you can have with all the slopes and all the weird textures in this game, so Lifel1ke has to try to climb up there again.
The level Lifel1ke is in now is probably one of the hardest.
Yes.
After Sorceress, at least.
Yes,
After
none of this
the-
is easy. The movement in this game is really floaty and weird at the beginning, but it gets really fun when you start building speed, and you really the main thing that you have to do is chain all these things together without losing any speed, and that is extremely difficult.
Yeah. It actually is. It's really impressive to even like complete the game fast, and then when you do it really fast, like these people.
Yeah, and
Takes a lot out.
on your left side we have the literally only downtime, like which is maybe 20 seconds. There's one small section of that later, but immediately afterwards is another skip where we go out of bounds and then run into the low trigger from the backside. And this trick used to be extremely obnoxious. Maybe you want to tell us why?
Oh yeah, because
Oh, man.
when you go out of bounds in this level called Summer Reactor, the game like breaks and it has like this log that it just writes to a file. We didn't know that it did
Yeah,
this for
there's
a
a
long
log
time.
file
We
that just kind of gets dumped into.
Yeah, and so this writing causes the game to lag a lot. And we finally found out about the file, and then we can just set in the Steam launch option to just log to a file that doesn't exist, and then it won't log, and so it doesn't log anymore.
But modding
that-
is just cheating.
It made it so much more easy to run.
Yeah,
I still remember ESA 2017 when I did this live a week after I found the skip. That was fun. Failed it, but
So Fatman is now doing a new way of doing this out of bounds that Haver found? Let's
I almost
see.
just hit a wall. That could be really
That was
bad.
really good.
Wait a minute. Huh?
Oh, he hit the firewall.
Oh, you hit the firewall.
I've never seen that before.
He's spawning bound, so it's
Wow.
fine.
Yeah, this one just outside.
Yeah,
Alright,
the fire is
hold on.
still going. The fire is still going. You need to...
Yeah, there we go. Wait, okay.
Yeah, I'm already behind
this
somebody.
firewall
Just
that you
hit the
see
button.
there, this firewall is basically what he died from out of bounds.
Fun
So,
story.
Lifel1ke is showing the other way of doing this level. So
yeah.
facility. And you can just click the button to open the gate at the end.
Oh, he got the boost!
It's... Oh, did he get boost? Down fast. Oh, yeah.
That's really random.
But yeah, the button, like, it's pretty much the same speed. It's like 2 seconds slower?
It's like 5.
Is it 5? I don't
Yeah.
believe you.
Or it might even be like 8, actually.
I
Yeah,
definitely don't believe that.
there's a bunch of things you can press through walls from this game as well.
Yeah, the game is super wonked out, but in a really charming, good way.
FatMan's actually on a pretty good run right now.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah, and that skip
Yeah,
that he's
couple-
doing, that is the fast
Couple
version.
hiccups here and there, but
So that level is actually a beauty of a level because you literally chain everything from the first jump, from the first big jump to the very end. So that was really, really
I wish
cool.
I had my splits on. That was definitely gold.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is really good. And I didn't even get to say anything about this level. It's too fast.
God damn.
But you don't actually have splits on, because this could be a PV so far.
No, I don't think so.
You only missed one.
Yeah,
so
he died in Wendigo.
There were a few things that went wrong. That
Oh,
lost
right.
a lot of,
Yeah. Yeah, you lost time. Soma.
maybe sub 13. That's definitely in the wheelhouse right now.
Definitely sub-habit.
Okay, so on your right side you see Lifel1ke is going for the old version, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they're pretty much the same though. So he will go hit the floor of the level and then grab to gain speed and do like it's still really hard to do.
And
Yeah,
it's only like 2 seconds slower.
Yeah, I kept my speed at the bottom too, which is nice.
Yeah, that is the hard part.
There's
so
no
that used
easy
to be
way to do
the
Henday.
stupid
No.
That
That was a bit problematic, but we're fine.
So here on your left side, there's another thing that's really cool. So when you preserve your speed and jump into that door in a certain way, you immediately crush those rocks, which you're actually not supposed to do. And I think he got it. That looks really nice. Beautiful.
I used to be awful at that, but I figured it out.
Lifel1ke got the jump, which is nice.
Oh yeah.
Nice. Good job.
Like again, that is really difficult.
Yeah,
Like,
that
it
is really
can't be
difficult.
a-
I stuck on that completely. And it used to be even worse because when you touch the ground, it would just lag for a
Lag,
solid
yeah.
second and then all your speed would be gone.
Yeah. Really demoralizing. We at least now have the log file change, and we have so many. There's so many ways to do everything in the game. So many ways to do skips. It's very free flowing speedrun, since it all depends on like.
And now you get another opportunity on your right to see the entirety of that chain on Lifel1ke's side. So he's going to jump up, hopefully up on this mountain. And also on your left side, some crazy stuff going down. So we're also going to go out of bounds here in a second. Smoke like
So
my
this game
favorite.
has, like,
Hanging out of bounds.
This game just has a habit of just some places just not bothering making collision, so he's just gonna go through things.
Not supposed to go there, in fairness. That's
Yeah.
how it works.
Yeah.
And here on your left side, there's a bunch of death triggers which you don't see, and also some textures where he's going to jump off, specifically this slope right here, nicely done. So that's going to catapult him right to the very end. That was beautiful. That was fun.
It's almost bad.
This is an insane run.
But then you bonked, but still really nice.
And Lifel1ke also did the jump in, and they.
Get another one.
Yeah,
But
we're almost.
Like I said, had a pretty solid second half so far.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
Alright, that could have been...
That could have been
Better.
fast, but unfortunately bonked into the ceiling there. So it's very, very easy to lose your speed in this game as well. When you just bonk into anything from your head or your front, it just
So FatMan's
punishes
on
you very hard.
Final level right now.
Struggling
hate-
with out of bounds.
I hate this map so much.
We're gonna go for the new
Oh,
right side.
probably not. No.
Oh yeah, I haven't flipped, that's correct.
But
I've
I also have
I lose a lot of time if I don't get it.
Heki set them up in the wrong way.
Although maybe because this is going really poorly, I probably could.
Put your sunglasses on, everybody.
Yeah.
We'll see. Need hype in the chat. Although even probably too late for that.
Oh, Lifel1ke had a really long loading screen as well.
I had to restart
happens.
Proving Ground.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I saw. But I like sometimes you get like
way lower
abnormally
than it should be.
long loads. It's weird.
It's going left side. This is the
Left side?
full
You are a
strength.
monster, FatMan.
I'm sorry, I'm not good enough for the right side.
Left side, left side.
Found a way to go on the right side.
Full sunglasses, and we're already ready for time if he doesn't miss this chain. This is also a very good example of where you have to completely conserve your speed, otherwise this skip is impossible.
Yeah, he did
I actually do quite a lot, but
he had to clear a giant gap.
there we go. It's a big gap, pretty much.
Jumping
And
on the floor
It's
of the
actually
world.
quite difficult.
So
Lifel1ke also crushed the rocks there.
So the world is like
Really
where
nice.
this facility is like exploding, and he's actually supposed to escape it and jump into the lake outside of the facility, but we're under the lake, and so we're just gonna hit the trigger from beneath, and that's time.
Nice, that's time, yeah.
GG.
So I want to say quickly again, I mean, we keep reiterating, but this game is not easy, and the way that Batman is breezing through that, and also, I mean, both of them really,
That's
it
the
just
thing.
gives you
Like,
no time to understand how cool everything that they're doing is.
The crazy part thing
My
about
run
it
is
that-
actually going pretty well apart from really messing up the first level.
Yeah, I mean the first like 2-3 levels are by far the most difficult. So messing them up is not uncommon.
Yeah, I mean,
You see the beauty of Smoke Lake again here, by the way.
Yeah.
like when I do no reset runs of this, I'll be like plus 2 minutes after the first two levels. First 3 levels are just really hard.
So I personally struggle with the skip a lot, so let's see. So he needs to hit that slope. Nicely done, good job.
Yeah, I'm not alone. I also struggle with this.
This is like the only thing I never.
Oh, and actually needs to do the backup, but barely missed it. But you can still get up on top because the slope is steep enough, so you can run down and then hit it.
I'm far behind.
Oh, I touched the invisible wall, but okay. Made it anyway.
Yeah.
And going for this backup is also really difficult. Like it's not easy at all.
And it's dangerous. It's punishing you as well, because if you miss it a couple times and you don't have energy, then there's no way you can complete it anymore.
No way to get it back. And if you hit some water, you die as well.
Which is invisible.
Yeah, exactly.
Finicky from this side out.
Invisible and above you. So now that-
There's a really cool jump here, and actually Fatman missed it, but I got it! Oh, beautiful. That's so nice. I love that.
Wish I got that in actual PB attempts.
Oh, the
Oh, so pretty.
Oh, and immediately going out of bounds. Beautiful.
all right.
Yeah,
you get
that
to
is
see
really
what a good Aster facility looks like. Congrats.
Are you going
Sunglasses
right
on.
side though?
Yeah.
Yes!
Oh wait, no, not the
wow.
new right side.
God damn it!
I haven't learned it.
What? The other right side though.
So much hope into my heart and it immediately takes it away. Good time to shut up. We have a valid speedrunning Discord.
Yes. You also have your personal
join me.
Valley speedrunning coach, because any of us are probably very glad to help anybody. Also put sunglasses on again for the final chain.
Crabs in chat.
Looks good. Yeah.
Oh, that's really, really good speed, so you should have them.
Looking good.
Fatman's going to the cat castle.
Heck.
I still don't fully understand the, but you know. Oh,
Time's coming up, Hecky.
should go for a good view.
Time, nice.
Oh yeah, rigged.
Underestimate.
Good job, guys. Good job. That was really
Okay.
good.
It has to be said, RTA to be under 19 minutes is actually crazy. That actually is insane.
Another hype thing, the FatMan got the marathon PB.
Yeah,
Did I?
Yeah, nice.
He
I don't
beat my
doubt
ESA
that.
run.
Yeah, I don't doubt that at all.
Yeah.
It was really good.
Sick.
But yeah, so it's a fun little game. It's also fun casually, so definitely download it, buy it. It's really cheap.
Yes.
You can just play it. It's really, really fun. I keep saying this, but this game
it's
is
great
really underappreciated. Oh yeah, there's great music. It's a cute little game. The firm guys are nice.